So I'm just gonna break down the flamethrower and how I built it. So a lot of people have been asking me how I keep the BBs forward. So it's just like a plunger I made myself. It was out of a steel rod and some nuts at the end of it. Then just a plastic cap right here. And I put a washer inside of it so it wouldn't break the cap. And then just use a spring off Amazon, really. And then right here, I had to get about 3 different adapters to make it work with the HPA line. I can't remember the size. I got them from Napa. It's basically a truck store. All right, moving up. So this is basically airsoft, or what is it? Explosive Enterprises design. With his, he uses like the metal sheet wrapped around, but I just could not get a solid grip with that. So I just got some of these hose clamps, put that on there really tight with a piece of foam between it, and dude, it's sturdy. All right, and moving on down. Originally, I tried to use the, I think, 1/8 NTP, but it just would not put enough air in there. So instead, I just used some fittings from a paintball gun. I want to say they're like 8mm, but it really makes a difference with the airflow because I only run it at 80 psi. And then moving on in here is the Vortex block, which you have to 3D print, which my buddy did for me. And then on the design, it says to put a plastic card on the side of the Vortex. I tried that and it just would not feed at all. It just jam up, so I took those off. And then with that spring, it basically moves the BBs forward. All right, so then with that Vortex there, I had to figure out a way to keep a perfect seal because they don't really go over how to do that. So I actually got lucky and had a dab container, which was exactly that same size, and the dab container had the lid on it. And dude, I made a perfect seal. Just put a hole through it. Then I got a PVC coupling that I put between this because there's like a hollow space with the pipe to the, what do you call it, a clamp difference. So I just screwed it on there to where it pushes against the dab container, just keeping it solid with the airflow. And then I thread tapped some grub screws in it. So dude, it's just solid. And it's badass. It says Vietnam there. And then moving on down, just used a PVC clamped, or not PVC, I don't know, it's just in the PVC aisle. It looked pretty good, so I threw that on there. That's really it, honestly. So yeah, this is the airsoft flamethrower.